6 times bars were so bad that John had to interrupt Recon. But first, I'm pissed. I'm angry. There's 3 things. 3 things that happened. On a good note, I still look like this. But I'm in a bit of a mood. And I feel like I need to let y'all know why before I get into this video because it affects the video. First of all, my Instagram account got completely restricted. Cheers. Because it said I posted What I posted was a clip of that video where I tried to teach my friend Kevin how to make cocktails with a ball gag in my mouth. Was it exactly PG? No. PG-13? I'd say so. You got gays stabbing people to cut holes in them to f those holes, put it on Instagram, everyone's like slay. Full butthole that's blurred out. And it's fine. Photoshopped enlarged dicks. But I'm offensive. So that's one. Then yesterday, I thought, you know what? I'm working on being social again. I'm improving my life. Everything's been going really, really great. I'm gonna go out. I look good. I feel good. I wanna see people. I'm gonna be social. I'm gonna go out. So I went to West Hollywood. Mistake! I ordered 2 shots. 2 shots, $55. First of all, the fact that I had to pay. There are new bars that I don't even know about. It's called The Wild, charging like 25 bucks a shot. This bottle was 20 bucks. This bottle. And the thing is, I get like going out and paying for the experience. But the experience was terrible. It's like going to Chuck E. Cheese. It's so bad. Bitch, I was sitting there eating pizza. I'm eating in public in West Hollywood. The universal sign of don't talk to me. It is the equivalent to wearing headphones on the subway. Like the music ain't even on, bitch. Don't talk to me. And then I had these 2, I've had people, like one of my pet peeves is not having conversations with people. I'm a social person. What I don't like is when people talk at you. Like I have a slice of pizza in my mouth. I know y'all nasty. Slice of pizza in my mouth. And then these kids are coming up to me being like, can I ask you a question? Are you gay? I was wearing this shirt last night. I'm in a pink shirt in West Hollywood at the Wild. And then I just say yes because then they don't leave me alone. Because if I say I'm bi, it's a whole conversation. And I'm not trying to explain. I'm not trying to be stared at disrespectfully by a 23-year-old twink. The best thing about the night, I'm taking a 3rd shot. The best thing about the night was watching these little Twinkie boys. And they're so entertaining because they're the ferocious ones. Getting in a fight. Like one is not wearing a shirt, he's wearing arm warmers. That's it. Covered in glitter. The other one is in booty shorts with the thong out. And I'm just like, slay. But watching them fight. So I went on Twitter. Cheers, God. I went on Twitter. Why do I keep talking? God, I'm not religious. We've been talking a lot, but I'm not religious. I don't know who I'm talking to. Not religious. It's the nicest piece of jewelry I own, okay? Thank you for the swag. Whether you believe in him or not, God has the best merch. I was enjoying being a little creep and listening in on this fight so much that I went on Twitter. I'm sorry. And I tweeted, is it tweeted or X'd? What is it? What is it? Gen Z, help. I said, I'm watching 2 gays argue in WeHo and I'm sitting here listening in and I'm so invested. And I got a response. It's one thing when people don't know who I am. I don't expect anyone to know who I am. But if you follow me and don't know who I am, that's what I like. How? Someone said it's even better in Asbury Park because there are literally cracked out homeless people arguing about literally nothing. Oh, what's that like? Homeless people. I live in Los Angeles. What's it like watching homeless people fight? I grew up in New York for like most of my life. What's it like watching homeless people fight? Asbury Park. New Jersey? And then another person, I'm from Jersey, home of the Jersey Shore. I'm Mike from All-Star Shore. I'm Mike from All-Star Shore! Think of what you're watching and then multiply the argument capacity by like 100 with gays. What's it like being from New Jersey? What's it like? What is it like? How do you look at me? And you just like not know I'm from New Jersey. I was on All-Star Shore. I'm sick of, like, I'm so upset that I finally got on TV 3 times. But the gays don't know who I am because I'm like the gay one on straight shows. Because they won't let me be with girls. I've tried to be with girls on shows and they fire them the first time. The second time I got to be with a Reese, but then they turned me into a racist transphobe. So like, what's happening? I always get the shit under the stick. The gay version of that is I always get shit on my dick. I was watching Drag Race at the bar and someone was like, oh yeah, look at Vanjie, they're doing so well. You were on a show with them, weren't you? Yes! You don't know what New Jersey is like. How many is this? How long have we been filming? 10 minutes? Cheers. All right, so now that I've been mad, all right, now that I've gotten to be mad, let's watch John Taffer be mad. We haven't reacted to Bar Rescue in a fucking minute. I do other things, and you know what? It's not your fault. For some reason, YouTube, you know what? It's not you guys I think that necessarily love when I watch Bar Rescue. YouTube loves when I watch Bar Rescue. Because then YouTube pushes out my videos. For some reason, when I put out other shit, YouTube's like, shut up, it. So like, if you like this video, check out one of my other ones. By watching another video, it improves my algorithm and it helps push that content out. So if you want to see other videos from me, when I post other content, click on another video. Whether you watch it or not, it'll push it out. And I know a lot of you are gays, okay? And a lot of you are also bottoms. I know you know how to push things out. So here we go. Let's watch John Taffer scream about things, and then I'm gonna comment on it from the perspective of a very successful bartender and a successful reality TV person as well. Shut the f up.
There's better, quicker systems out there that we could have here.
Well, tough shit.
Here's DJ.
Instantly mad. Instantly mad. Instantly mad because I've worked at bars like where the owner or the manager above you does this. Remember how I was literally just a bar manager at a place in Beverly Hills that I'm not gonna talk about anymore? This is how the owner was. And I don't know if you guys know anything about me. Like, they obviously didn't do their research, because when you talk to somebody like this, especially me, what makes you think to be instantly dismissive and disrespectful to somebody that does nothing but complain about that for a career on YouTube and reality TV? I would show up to work and the registers didn't work. And when I would say that, they would say, figure it out. I was supposed to get a corporate email, and I didn't get a corporate email. And I went on the identifier app, or whatever the f it was called, and then I was told that the email didn't exist. So I went to my boss, and I said, the email doesn't exist, that they want me to identify on the identification app. And then he told me, yeah, they think you're just not doing your job. So I said, can you please tell them how I've been working on this for the past month? And I'm trying to, and here's a photo of it saying the email does not exist. And he looked at me and went, no. So I'm just gonna f myself.
Okay, I want to get something to eat too. What do you recommend?
I like the wings.
Cool, I'll get the wings.
Okay.
Oh my god, so strong.
First of all, the worker here I think is doing a fine job. Here's something I recommend, and I made you a drink, and girl, I know drinks are expensive these days, so I made it a little strong for you. And you complain. I just spent $50 on 2 shots. If you're mad, here's my goddamn thing. Where's my f***ing megaphone? Hold on. If you're mad about your drink being too strong, order a chaser. A chaser. Don't order a Sprite, order a chaser, because then it's free. Tell the bartender, hey girl, you know what? It's a little strong. Can I have a chaser? It's not your fault. It's a little strong for me. So can I just have like a chaser? And then ask for another glass. Ask for another glass. Don't ask me to make you a new drink because I already gave you something that should have been more expensive for this price of a single drink. So what do? You put it in both glasses. And then you add the chaser on top. And then you know what you got? 2 drinks for the price of 1. I'm just giving everybody time to let that sink in.
This is a big space. So they got that big bar and the big nightclub. And that's the only piece of cooking equipment. So Jason, what would happen if they ordered 3 items at the same time?
They'd have to make them one at a time, and people would be waiting a very long time for their food.
They wouldn't be waiting that long. Like, I will say, maybe the bar doesn't have enough money to have like a spectacular kitchen. And I only say that because I've worked in New York City bars where the space is very compact. So here's what I'm gonna say. This bar doesn't look like a compact bar. It looks like a bar that should have space to have more things in it. It's also a bar that he previously said that wasn't in this clip was like $165,000 in debt. So they're not spending more money on fryer equipment, right? But I've worked in these compact, small bars who literally had to have this equipment due to spatial reasons and safety precautions. And they're still able to get things out in a timely manner. Does that mean you're gonna have to work harder and faster? Yes. These are all variables. I'm not saying it's a complete excuse that gets them off scot-free, but I'm also saying these are things that if I was Recon, I would bring up. What they're doing right now in reality TV is called an alley-oop. Because John is the star. The other person is not. This is like when I collab with people that aren't YouTubers. It's called an alley-oop. John is producing in this scene. John is trying to make a, oh my God, this bar sucks moment. Just how when I'm in a YouTube video with somebody who doesn't normally make YouTube videos and I say, wow, isn't this blank? Or like, what would you feel if something, like the tone of my voice gives you an inkling of how I want you to react. I'm like leading you into what I want you to do. That's called producing an alley-oop. Please slam dunk.
Look at the cutting board, chef.
Cutting board, no gloves. There's raw chicken on his cutting board with his knife, with
All
his
over his
towel.
hands.
You know what? Is that nasty and disgusting? Yes. Can I tell you something? This also reminds me of what happened last night. You know how I said I got pizza? I went to Z Pizza right next to the Wild. If you're ever in West Hollywood, or if you're from West Hollywood, you know what I'm talking about. I went to Z Pizza. I ordered 2 slices that were pre-made, but they're also cooking pizzas right next to it. And I watched. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do some Recon, and no one's even asking me to. And I'm looking over and I'm seeing them make the pizza, and I'm seeing them touch the sausage. And I'm seeing them touch the pepperoni. And then I'm seeing them go into the cheese, no gloves, not a glove in sight. And then put it all on the pizza and pat it down with their bare hands. Touching meats and dairy cheeses and the dough and right into the oven. So what I'm saying is this disgusting and should this not happen? Yes. But to anybody that's worked in the service industry, to anybody who doesn't know to look for these things, they happen everywhere. This happens everywhere. Employees are lazy and tired. We're lazy and tired because we're not paid enough. This is the United States. We're not paid enough. Things are expensive. We don't, like, pay us more to care. Like, it's bad, it's disgusting, you should be smacked in the face, but also, I feel you, you're not paid enough.
I'm curious where his hands go next. So he's...
If I didn't like I'm talking a lot. There was a girl that was really disrespectful to me once, and I was making her drink, and you better believe that I went my hand right now on the side of my nuts. This should be one of those spicy videos. Like right on the side of your nuts to where it meets your thigh, and you swipe up. I love that smell. Get the garnish with your clean hand or with prongs so you don't make all the other ones nasty. And then you put your hands on it, your nasty hands. Right into the drink. Here you go, bitch. Sip it. And then I'd watch them. I'm a good bartender, but I'm not a good person.
Okay, now he's got chicken all over everything.
That's actually yours, so your chicken nachos.
Chicken nachos?
Like, imagine, like, this is all happening behind the scenes when people aren't watching. Imagine what happens when cameras aren't there and you can't see what's going on. Bitch. I worked at this Italian restaurant in New Jersey. It was when I was just starting to be a waiter. Before I even was a bartender. I was a waiter at this Italian restaurant in Jersey that they actually, you know that fight on Real Housewives of New Jersey? Kim G versus Danielle? You square tits! I worked at that restaurant. And there was an owner there, like a kitchen owner or whatever, smoking a cigarette. Like while he's tossing the salad. Like while he's doing shit. And he would always go, you motherfuckers.
In all my years, I've rarely seen such gross negligence as I see in this kitchen.
It's crazy that I'm like watching the scene and I just like named 3 places that I alone have worked at that have been worse.
Can I get you something to drink? Yeah, can we get a draft beer?
We have no draft beer, I'm sorry.
You guys have a cocktail menu?
Can we get a draft beer? Do you fucking see draft? Because you could see draft. It's one thing if you ask for, do you have this kind of beer, like a bottle? No, maybe we don't. That's a fine question. Can we get a draft beer? Do you see draft? No? Then why are you asking for draft? Piss me off.
You guys have a cocktail menu?
Ladies, we don't have a cocktail menu in it, but
a mango margarita.
you know what? We don't have the mango mix for the mango margarita. Unfortunately, we don't have that.
So they didn't have the drinks you wanted.
Unless you have fresh mangoes, you can't make a mango margarita. Some places, like a margarita bar, might be able to make you a mango margarita. But mango mix? Mango margaritas have not been a thing that I've been able to make at any bar. If it was an establishment that called for a mango margarita to be able to have it, but you gotta look around and like know what you're ordering. You gotta know where you are. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's coming off rude, but it's just facts. A margarita, a spicy margarita, a tahini rim, all easy things. A spicy margarita, jalapenos, something that's a little more common. Mangoes are not that common in a bar. They're not. If the bar has mangoes, that's great. Those 2 shots that were $50 that I got yesterday, the bar didn't even have citrus. Like there was no limes. There wasn't even an orange to have with the reposado. And I was like, no problem, girl. I know it's not your fault. Thank you so much. Here's a $10 tip on top of it. Because it's not the bartender's fault. These bars don't even have citrus. Like this is what we're working with out here.
Just a margarita.
Just a regular margarita?
Yeah. Okay. And I'll try a tequila.
Tequila sunrise. Okay, ladies.
Okay, well, she was nice. Try to accommodate.
That bartender was great. A margarita and tequila sunrise, easy peasy. I'll have that ready for you in a minute, bitch. Yes. And you know what? I'm not saying I would ever shame anybody for ever ordering like something like a mango margarita. But if I didn't have what you wanted, I would be completely respectful, like this bartender's being. And you know what? You want a margarita and a tequila sunrise, I'll make sure it's the best margarita and the best tequila sunrise you ever had. Because I'm apologetic we didn't have what you wanted.
Is that chicken on the trash can? I think he has chicken just sitting on the trash can. Wow.
There's raw and cooked food everywhere.
Raw chicken right now in the sink. That's your...
Come on, Michael, help the service industry people. Come on, pull something out. I got nothing. That's so bad. Oh! That's nasty! And it needs Jesus!
And Raul, who's supposed to be running this bar, doesn't care. And Ramiro is standing watching the entire thing, and he doesn't notice either.
What is it about bar owners that like they don't care enough to like jump in and help, but they'll scream at you and they'll make it your fault? I just have a raw taste in my mouth, like that chicken.
There are some things that need to be cleaned, but at the same time, we don't have proper cleaning facilities to clean any of this.
So when you open this bar...
Bullshit. I understand that you might not have proper cleaning tools and cleaning facilities, whatever that is, but you could do proper cleanliness like routines. Like not letting the raw chicken sit out, like not cross-contaminating, like putting on gloves, like washing your hand in between you're touching different cross-contamination foods.
So your brother either doesn't respect your money, or he's an idiot.
I think he respects my money, and I don't think he's an idiot.
Says he lazy?
No, absolutely.
No, he doesn't. This is why you don't work with family, and this is why I don't work with friends. I've tried to do projects with friends, and sometimes it's hard. Because it's business. And this could be friends or family. It's business. And this is why I'm not gonna put up my money alone, my projects alone, my like following alone, unless it's like equal. Unless there's something that's gonna be an equal benefit for both, or an equal like you're both putting something up that's at risk. Because if you don't, the other people or the other person does not care enough. That's just human nature. And it sucks and it causes turmoil, which is why I don't do that with friends and family anymore. Other than Macaneries. Macaneries are fine. I know a lot of people ask about Messy Pod. Why haven't we done Messy Pod in a while? Because we busy, okay? We want to do it again. Everybody's been asking me, I'm going to say it right here right now. We want to keep doing Messy Pod. We just don't want to like restart it back up until we can give it the time and effort that it requires. That's all. We'll be back. Just give some space.
I'm trying to do what I can do.
You're gonna get somebody sick.
I'm one guy in here trying to do what I can do.
So are you a whip? Are you an idiot? Are you lazy? What exactly are you?
I'm too hard on these people. I'm trying to do the best.
Here's the thing. If you feel like you're overwhelmed and you can't do everything that needs to be done, whether it's watch employees, make sure things are done properly, make sure operations are running properly, hire somebody else that can do it.
The best I know how to do. And yeah, we're up tonight.
So the best you can do sucks. So the bar's open.
I'm sorry. John is great TV.
Tyler, you good?
We've got one order of chicken fingers left.
What do you think about the exposed armpits? Would you allow that in your kitchen?
Absolutely not, and it's a health violation.
You guys all right?
I think we're...
Is it? Is it? The way I be making drinks naked, if anything I had a tank on. Most of the time I was shirtless. That's when I had that body. But then again, I was just making drinks. I wasn't necessarily making food, so there is that.
All of this shit all came out at the same time.
I know it did. But we're already at 15-minute ticket time and we haven't started cooking it, so.
Overdrive! Take an Adderall! Do a bump! Do what you gotta do, girl! Listen, I might be sitting here with a collapsed bridge and a hole in my nose, but I got those drinks out on time for y'all. I put myself at risk. I decayed my own fucking face. It's okay, we fixing it. We got insurance.
Stop! 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 You picked up that bacon with your
The way he just does like, yes sir. Oh, don't work? You got it. You better work, King!
Look at the stickiness on that bar.
You can see the syrups underneath the bar mats.
This place is disgusting. Very sticky looking right there.
Imagine doing a Jersey Turnpike shot here. That's when they like take the bar mat and pour it into, I've talked about this before. They take the bar mat and they pour it into the shot. You have to sign like, we would make, I don't know if most bars do this, but we would make you sign a waiver. Because it's nasty. Because his dad's real nasty.
When she opened the ice well to get ice, I could have sworn I saw just a blackness, and I hope it's not mold.
Oh, man.
I take personal offense to this because I woke up one day as a child and there were ambulances and like medical professionals. My mom was like dying because there was black mold in the house and I didn't know. Like I woke up and my mom was like being resuscitated because she was allergic to mold. People got mold allergies, y'all. You gonna hurt somebody. Stop. And there should be none of that because at the end of every shift, you not only burn the ice, which means you melt the ice, and then you sanitize and wipe down the ice well. At the end of every shift.
You know what this is? See those little chunks? Feces from cockroaches and fruit flies. So, come with me, Ron.
Listen, if I won't even eat a booty unless it's clean, I don't like feces. I don't like it on my booties. I don't like it on my drinks.
This is mold in this ice machine. This will get every single one of you sick.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Girl, you know how those makeup beauty gurus do the swatch? You could have done that with that damn mold.
If there's one thing that freaks me out, it's what?
Cleanliness.
Raw chicken.
Oh, jeez.
Look at this.
You see how he alley-ooped to her and she didn't slam dunk it because she was like, cleanliness. Wait, you meant wrong. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
This man is gonna kill somebody. There's raw chicken on here, right? Now he has salad on it.
Okay.
He takes raw chicken, goes in the refrigerator, grabs all the food, all of this.
The way that man, I don't think, and this is not to be disrespectful, I don't think that man speaks much English. And that's fine. John's yelling at him, and he just keeps going. This man's, see what he's doing? He's gonna kill somebody. Keeps on going. This man's like, I don't know what the this white boy's saying, but he better shut the up. I'm trying to work. Slay. Like you're gonna hurt somebody, but slay.
Before she noticed it was wrong.
I understand. What would you like for me to say?
Hey, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again. I'll cook the meat all the way.
So she doesn't know how to fix it or what to tell him to do.
A lot of owners that don't know what the hell they're doing, that's the only thing they know how to do is just yell and scream at their...
La 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 la, la 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 la. We're gonna just pause and let that sink in. Everybody stop. Okay. Ha! Ready?
Stop this. You took pork out of here that was dated 10/8. When was 10/8? How long ago?
Oh, a long time.
Almost 5 weeks ago, and you put it in this cheese to serve it to someone.
That's why shit's labeled. That's why shit's There's no excuse. That's why this shit's labeled. That's just lazy. That's lazy. You're not getting a shit about the people. Now, if screw taking pride in your work, that's like, I don't give a shit about these people. Ew.
Owned this place for 9 years. I didn't give a shit enough to learn and not get people sick. In 9 years. Would you eat this?
The thing is, it's not even learn and not give a shit. They just give a shit. You don't have to know how to run a bar to know that if this expired food. What is it called? That food? Perishable. It's perishable. How you spell it using a sentence, bitch? Call me Clinton to be.
Wouldn't you love to see her eat it?
A little bit.
Yeah, let's do it. Go ahead, buddy, make this one for me. I want you to eat it.
Now I'm not eating it.
This is funny to you?
No, it's not
I
funny.
mean, it's horrible, man. I mean,
Period. Honestly, I'm gonna end the video on that because he's dead. He said, you serving this to people? Eat it, bitch. Work. Honestly, over the years, I know in the beginning I used to be like anti-John Taffer because I was like, I'm gonna stand up for these service industry people. And I do. However, I am not afraid to call out people when they you're wrong. What do you guys think? Have you ever experienced something like this? Whether you've worked in a service industry place or not, do you step up and fix these problems if you see them? And for the people that don't know that this stuff happens, how do you feel about that? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and subscribe for future videos. I put them out weekly, usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but sometimes I'm late, like this video. I'm late. I'm sorry. I'm pregnant. But like always, thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm MikeMGTV, and you freaking welcome. Goodbye.
I brought the drinks. Everybody screaming my name at the same time. Drinks. Yeah, we keep it going all night through the daytime. The party's safe, thank God I came. 'Cause I brought the drinks.